few moments. It's going to come a little bit as a surprise because I did not notify you that I'm going live. So let's see who shows up today. Hello. Hello, friend. Hi. A little surprise live here. I didn't notify, I did not ask you guys to schedule it in. Forgoddess is here and shining. How are you guys doing? Hello. Hi. Are you guys enjoying the summer heat? I don't know if I am. It's too hot. Do you want to have a shout out? Okay. Hi, Daniela. Yeah. So, how's everything going with you guys? How's life? Catch me up. I woke up today and I made a lot of beautiful content. And now I was like, you know what? It's time for a little live, little chit chat. It's Daniel. I'm sorry. And I read it as Daniela because it was Daniela Brenson. So, hey, Daniel. I am just chilling in my fur after a long day. Where are you located, Daniel? I want to know because I am chilling in my fur, but it's not really the temperature to wear outside. We're experiencing like a heat wave here. And they always say, like, when you have a really harsh winter, you have a really harsh summer. So, you're from the UK? That's cool. Why do I get this like warning here? You are sweating. That's true. I am a guy who loves to wear fur coats. I love that. What got you into fur? Like when was the moment that you're like, I love fur? Hello from Germany. Um Also, are you guys watching the World Cup? I'm watching the World Cup. I loved the match of Argentina versus Cape Verde. That was one of the most beautiful things ever. When I felt how soft and real fur was and maybe tactical feeling as part of my autism. Oh, it's true. It's texture. I just saw the Argentina victory over Egypt. Yeah. To be honest with you, if okay, because I'm a fair person, seeing how Cape Verde played and how Egypt played, they did make Argentina look beatable. Like they're not this untouchable team. And a lot of people were saying like, "Oh, like these are weaker teams and it's going to be so easy for Argentina to win," but that's not really the case. Like, they haven't been having, like, a win-win, they're just, like, surviving. You know what I mean? Like, the game that they had with Cape Verde was definitely, like, survival. It was not like we won. I swear girls wear real fur hoods and was like, "I want a fur coat or a real fur hood." Yeah. You know, there was this, song that went viral. I was, like, 13. This was my first time that I was like, "Ooh, I want that fur." You know that song that was like, "Bum bum, I know what you want, bum bum." You know that song? Yeah, so she was wearing, like, this big pink fur jacket, but it wasn't, like, fur that was on the outside, it was fur that was on the inside, and the outside was, like, this military green, but it was so striking. Like, that was the first time I had seen fur being on the inside of the jacket, but yet having such a presence, and that pink hood that she wore all throughout the music video, 10 out of 10. Oh, I love the outfit and the makeup today, girly. Have a very good day. Thank you. Thank you. You too have a very good day. I'm from France and we're starting to believe that we will win the cup. Okay. Okay. I am a little bit of a conspiracy and like controversy type of girl, and I like to read between the lines and what's going on behind the scene. So there's this theory that the World Cup logo and the colors and the theme that they go for usually represent the colors of the winner. And like they show this like trend on how when Argentina won, that was the colors of the branding of FIFA that year. When Spain won, when, like they did this like history thing. And a lot of people speculated that it would be Portugal that's going to win this World Cup because of the colors. But I actually think the colors play out to, you know what I'm talking about? Norway. Was it Norway or was it like, wait, no. Who won? Was it Norway or it was Norway, right? Yeah. I feel like, yeah, it could be them. I don't know. It's just a speculation. But it also could be France because they have been playing really, really strong. So we never know. I just like a part of me is like, as much as I love to see Messi, I just don't feel like they're having this. I don't know. I feel like the world wanted to see Messi win and like they won and that like that's it. Like next, can we give the stage to someone else? I do think it might be Spain though, because Spain colors also match with the branding of FIFA this year. So I personally wouldn't be surprised. It's gonna be Spain, could be. The colors are coloring, so what's cooking? Good looking. A lot's cooking. A lot is cooking. For Goddess is melting. As you guys can see, I actually have like a glossy makeup on, but in this, it's getting sweaty. So for Goddess is melting. I have noticed women sometimes rub their cheeks or face with their fur collars or the tip of their fur stoles. Why does fur elicit such reactions? That is a very sensual question right there. It definitely goes into the sensation of fur. Like, how could you not want to feel that? Of course. I think it has a lot to do with the feeling it evokes. I don't know why. I think it's very primal and it's very raw, the feeling with natural fur. And I think we really forgotten that natural fur is, in fact, the longest relationship humanity has had with the natural fur, with the natural world. So that's what it brings. It brings you back to your primal, primitive ways of life, you know? If you wear natural fur out here in California, they will throw red paint on you. That would be so iconic. I would call that like avant-garde art. That would make for such a great statement. I just find like that to be so ironic because so many people in California, even though it's super hot in like Los Angeles, a lot of people there are wearing fur, natural fur. So, yeah. Hi from Spain. A lot of people in LA say it's fake, but it's real. It is, yeah. And here's the thing, like people in LA are obsessed with like luxury and they're obsessed with like all the designer bags and those are all real leather. So they do wear real. It's just like they don't want people to be like angry at them. So whatever. not my not my concern. They're total hypocrites out here. You'll have vegans wearing fur and they speak about animal rights and they have no problem wearing real fur. How honestly, you know what? I've met with few vegans and obviously like you can't assume everybody's like this. Like we're all so different and you know, but vegans have this understanding that they are willing to go for leather and they are willing to go for fur as long as it's like secondhand and not new. So in a way, like they do understand that it is biodegradable and it is natural compared to the polyester. But another way, like other people, other vegans have also like protested and like do all like, I don't know, like there's a lot the contradictions I myself till this day I can't even yeah. No fur is illegal on stolen land. Like that's yeah, pretty much. Like I try to make sense of their logic and like I'm having issues trying to find the logic. Yeah, the contradictions are something else. Like don't even try to make it add up because it's not going to add up. I feel like at the end of the day each to their own like the part that concerns me is how they're willing to be so threatening to someone else's choices and willing to be so aggressive and so like volatile. That's the part that I find like genuinely concerning. And I would not say like that's just the fact that they're vegan or whatnot. I would say it's more like mental health issues, honestly, because if you really know what you want and you know your values, like you wouldn't be concerned with something else. Like you wouldn't, and you also wouldn't be so volatile and so aggressive. So I have a question for you. Can a man buy and wear women's fur coats, jackets for? Absolutely. I wear men's jackets. I wear my men's jackets. So I see nothing wrong with men wearing women pieces. And the thing is, like, nobody would know. Like, yes, it's like women pieces, but it's still natural fur. The only thing is, like, would it fit you? Because a lot of times, like, the measurements and the body size might be a bit odd on you. I don't know. You have to try them out. But at the end of the day, it's the same material. Um, sure, some silhouettes might be more feminine than others, but I feel like it's so unisex. I wear men's jackets, so my birthday's in 4 days. Can you please wish me an early birthday? I wish you a happy early birthday. I don't know how old you're turning, but enjoy every moment, every year. Be more wise, be more beautiful, be more handsome. If you're here, you're a she. And la vie est belle. Take it easy. It's not that serious and have fun. Hi, I love your jackets. Don't mind the people about faux. That's what I love. I love my jackets too, and I also don't mind the people about faux. I feel like you have to be faux to like faux fur. And to love real fur, you gotta be real. So, my fur coat is a woman's fur coat. Cool. Chinchilla or sable? Chinchilla is honestly like the first class of furs. Like it is the most luxurious. And I don't have any chinchillas because I'm a collector and I am waiting for that piece for me to see it and fall in love with it. I'm like, that's the one. I would say chinchilla. The funny thing about wearing women's jackets is that the zipper on the opposite side of women's jacket, you ever notice that? Hmm, could be. I don't know. The men's jacket that I wear has no zipper. So it's not really a jacket, it's like a coat with no zipper. It's more buttons. I hate it here in Malibu. All my neighbors are vegans. I can't even sit on my porch and watch the ocean without smelling grilled cucumbers. No. No, what even is that? At least do like grilled zucchini or something. Like do a grilled eggplant. Why you gotta do cucumbers? Cucumbers? No. Thank you. I am turning 11. Oh, happy birthday. That is so sweet. I live in Carlsbad and I like to frying chorizo in the morning and putting the You guys are cheeky. That is cheeky. Honestly, each their own. Each their own. The buns are also on the other side between men and women. Okay. I have another question for you. What women fur coat jacket should I buy and wear? Ah, my friend, you have to send me a picture of yourself and you have to send me a picture of your style in your closet, and I have to see all of it, and then I can tell you. And then I can tell you which one I would see you in as the fur goddess. It really depends. I have to know you first. I have to see your closet, I have to see your style, I have to see your dimensions. But in general, fur looks good on everyone. It's just a matter of wearing something that speaks to you personally. Hi, girly. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing good. Where are you from? I'm from planet Earth. I'm a goddess, but I'm from planet Earth. A question, can I tag you on my community post? Absolutely. Go for it. What did you do today, by the way? Today I woke up and it's super hot again. And I have been having like this weird rash and this weird thing on my skin because of how hot it is. So, beef tallow organic, I use it on my face. I am really looking into that actually. Really looking into beef tallow. Yeah, like I woke up this morning and I started working on some content for you. There's also a lot of like things that I've been working on behind the scene, and I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's a lot of work. So there is that. And what else? Yeah, and here I am now, many hours later. So did some work. Now I'm here and it's 5 o'clock. So that I would say hi. Dude, today I went to the park and I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Are you new to live streaming? I'm not exactly new, but I don't do it often. And I feel like a live streaming to me is like a group chat, and I'm the one with my camera on. That's what live streaming feels to me. And I watch a lot of like live streamers, they are like talking to themselves or like they're doing something and then people are watching them. I like to see it more as like let's all talk. Like I'm going to talk to all of you. So I don't know if that's a good approach or a bad approach. I don't know, you tell me. You are looking very pretty and your intelligence is attractive. Thank you. I work for it. I work for it. From what I could tell, my friend, you look well hydrated and radiant. Thank you. Thank you. Also, like, what's going on in California and this whole like Erewhon thing? Like this supermarket that people are going to and they're just doing like Erewhon. Like, what's up with that? Girly, can we be besties? I really like your energy and you're the homie and the dude and my bro. Let's do that, honestly. Let's do that. Please like message me on my Instagram and tell me like I am Weston from your Instagram live. Let's be friends. I will text back. Everyone knows if you message me on Instagram, I always message back. The conversation is engaging and the visual is appealing. It's really nice when YouTubers are physically attractive. You know what? I'm going to tell you something because no, I'm actually going to tell you this. So I never growing up, I never looked at myself or had anyone tell me that I am beautiful. Like I always felt since a very young age that that was like for other people, like that was for other girls. And I really went through life with that thinking, like it's just not something that is for me. And it was only when I was in university and I would always dress up to go to lectures. Like I would always wear my heels. I was known. I would wear like the leather short boots and like tight jeans and a leather jacket. Like that was my style. That's how I showed up to lectures. And because like I was putting in this effort, even though to me it was like minimal effort, but like all the other women and that would go to lectures, they would wear like sweatpants and they wouldn't care. Cause like, oh, I'm just going to a lecture. I'm gonna take some notes. Like, why should I even dress up? And for me, I'm like, if I don't dress up, I feel like I'm disrespecting myself and the fact that I'm going to this lecture and getting educated. Like, I have to look good. I have to look somewhat acceptable. And then at that time, I started to get a lot of attention. And it was like, wait, you dress well, you look well. But it wasn't that I rolled out of bed looking like that. Like, it takes effort. It takes effort to be fit, to be skinny, like that is work. That is work. You're not just like eating whatever and doing whatever. No. So I have always kind of put that effort, and it was only in university that I started to hear people to tell me like, "Oh, you're beautiful." I was like, "Oh, I didn't hear that, but okay." So, oh, thank you. Erewhon is really that's the thing. Like, this is the dysmorphia that I'm having with social media is like, they make it seem like it's so normal to go to Erewhon and, like, spend an enormous amount of money on, like, a water bottle, and, like, they're making it look like it's normal. Like, it's normal to go and spend, like, $20 over a smoothie that you know for a fact probably did not even take $5 to make. But it's just, like, that marketing in this social media life is so fake, and I think it's so dangerous for these young people who are watching. It's so dangerous because if I myself, who's 25, and I have my frontal lobe developed, and I'm like, whoa, I'm doing something wrong in my life because this is something else. but then it's actually abnormal. And the way they keep like repeating it on content and like making it look like it's normal, it's not normal. It's really not. You have the right to perform on prescribed duty. I don't understand what you just said. I feel like today's gone by fast. I agree. I have special needs, and do you think of me differently? No. I think we all have special needs. I don't think there is any difference between someone who has special needs or may not have those specific needs. No. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do. I have a Bengal cat. Is that Gucci Mink? No, this is Fox. And it's also double sided. I agree, but well dressed is a choice and it's something we need to work about it. Yes, 100%. When you dress well, and it's not even about buying like expensive things. No. What I mean by dressed well is have one pair of jeans that actually fit you. Seriously. Have one pair of boots that you wear and you know suits you. Like we all need that. We all need a pair of one good pair of jeans, one good pair of boots, one good jacket. Like I was in university and I I was on a student budget and that's all I wore. I wore the same thing every day, and I didn't care about buying more things. Like, I just genuinely had 1, 3 pieces that I just wore on repeat. What is your favorite top 10 TV show and movie? Mm, honestly, guys, the TV shows these days are not giving. They are not giving. I don't watch anything on Netflix anymore. Like this whole Love is Blind, Love Island, Too Hot to Handle. Like I just find them like I don't have I don't have the brain for that. Like I can't. Movies, I enjoyed watching The Substance. That was a good movie. It's been a long time since I saw a good movie like that. 100% agree with everything you said. I'm the same way. I actually got carded at Top Golf when I wanted to buy pina colada. I started to laugh. Yeah. I am 23 years old. I'm 25 years old. I just turned 25 in November. Well, it's not just, but you get the point. I tell people my real age and they're amazed on how youthful I look. I tell them greatness recognizes greatness. I like that. It's a lot of work to look the way I look. I work out, take care of my skin, I dress nice. It's a lot of work. And I think that's what people don't recognize is when they see someone beautiful or they look very polished, they think it's like a given. No, honey, it's not a given. It's not a given. It's a lot of work. You're being very intentional about it. Do you date women? Honestly, if I did, it would probably cut down half of my problems. But no. I feel the way you look and how you project yourself and how you dress is an extension of your morals and your ideologies and your ethics. Yes. You know what? How you show up is a demonstration of how you feel about yourself. 100%. Everything that you do in private, when you're at home and no one's watching, and you go out in public, we can tell. People can see that. So if you're binging, if you're not taking care of your skin, if you're not exercising, if you're whatever it is that's happening in private, it's going to come out. It's going to show itself. So this is why you got to put in the work Don't be obsessive about it though, because right now we're living in a world of obsession when it comes to those look maxing and all that. Don't be obsessed. Just work at it to enhance what you already have, but not like an obsession. What inspired you to do YouTube? Honestly, what inspired me was why not? Why not? Like, I really enjoyed making content. And I was like, you know what? Like, Instagram and TikTok is like, I don't feel like you could build a legit community off of it. Like, yeah, you can have following and stuff, but I feel like YouTube is different. YouTube hits very different. And when someone sits and actually like watch your content and engage in your lives, it's different than Instagram. Like on Instagram, I have a lot of people who watch me while they're scrolling and whatnot, but YouTube is very intentional and very close knit. And that's what I love. So that's really what inspired me. I was like, girl, go on YouTube, learn how to make content, put up that camera, like just start. Is the black side sheared mink or rabbit actually? It's it's actually rabbit. It's rabbit. For the longest time I thought it was mink, but it was actually rabbit. It's so soft though, and the thing is like it's hard to test it because when it comes to sheared, it could be mink, it could be rabbit, but rabbit is softer than mink when sheared. So it is rabbit. And also the side is so soft too. So it just like it's like a ball of softness. She's sweaty looking. I agree. Do you have any brothers and sisters? Yes, I do. I love you. Come Malaysia, marry me. I was in Malaysia actually. I lived in Malaysia for 5 years. So these shows are low vibration. Yeah, this whole Love is Blind, Love Island to like I don't know. I don't know how do they even make it to like the top list of Netflix. Like that's what's so shocking to me. That's how I came to discover these shows. I'm like, "Oh, oh cool. That must be a good show then." I put it on. It's like literally painful to watch. It is painful. We need a Cruella redo. We need that. I want you to know that you are really pretty and you're beautiful and gorgeous and ah, oh, that's so sweet. My friend named Lily says hi. She does buy oh, that's so sweet. I'm so attracted by your self-confidence. You know what? What you like in me is what's already inside you. So, um, what are your thoughts on mind reading? I'm actually a mind reader, but not in the way that's like dark and manipulative, more into understanding body language and the micro expressions. So, a lot of people are wearing masks, and it's not because that they're bad, but because they feel this pressure to people please and to behave in a way that they think is conforming. So when you observe their body language and you observe how they speak, and obviously this is something you train over time with a lot of people, you will come to read microaggressions and read physical energy, and you will come to understand exactly what they are thinking, even if what they're saying is the complete opposite. And unfortunately, because of people pleasing, a lot of people are not acting the way they feel. So there is a mismatch because what they're showing you is something, but the body language is something else. So when you can pick up on that body language, you will understand where this is going. So not so much mind reading, but more like read the physical language, read the unspoken. I need advice from you. How do I make new friends? Uh, this might not resonate with a lot of people, but I think the concept of friendship is so sacred and so special. And unfortunately, we're living at a time right now where it's really, really hard to find genuine friendships, to find a genuine friend. You don't need five friends. If you can just have one person in your life that you could rely on, that you could talk to, that they're there for you, that is so sacred, so sacred. And I would say the only way you could meet this type of a friend is for you to be real and for you to be this type of friend as well. And I know you probably are the same way I am, but it is hard to find those friendships. It is not easy. And there's a lot more fake friends these days than there are real friends. And it's just the way it is. But I think in all, we have to learn to live in solitude a little bit. Like we have to learn to enjoy our own company. And when the right people come, you'll just appreciate them a lot more. Being a YouTuber used to be in the right way can be a public service announcement to random people that might need a little help PSA. Honestly, I feel like because I started watching YouTube when I was like 13, okay? And I really enjoyed how these people were making content of things that they enjoyed. And like I enjoyed watching them enjoy what they were doing. And even though like I may not have had the same interest as them and the same expertise as them, but I just enjoyed watching them enjoy themselves. And yeah, like that's what it used to be. But I feel like now YouTube is becoming more about shock factor and like making like shocking content so you could keep clicking and keep watching. So the vibe of seeing someone like doing something they like just because, and there's no incentive, there's no brand deal, they're not selling you anything, like that is not really there anymore on YouTube. So yeah, it used to be in the right way. I agree. Would you rather have five cars or six houses? Six houses, even though I don't know what I would do with them. The Netflix shows that are showing up on your account is because the majority of people out there are not. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I tell people all the time you cannot impress and you cannot bless at the same time. So, what is your agenda? What are you talking about? A lot of people are so fake, they try too hard. Uh, honestly, it's kind of sad and it's not that everybody's fake, but it's just that most people are really falling for that people pleasing and most people are falling to conform. And the thing is like it's so natural and so human in all of us to wanting to be liked, to wanting to make friends, to wanting to connect. But when you're living in a world where fake is being rewarded, unfortunately a lot of people are falling for it. So, no, like all I want to do with my content, like put the real fur aside. I would say real fur is really just a tool for you to practice that boldness and that assertiveness to go outside and maybe someone's going to look at you a certain way, but be real, be authentic, like connect with your heart. My advice to everyone here to be your authentic self. Don't try to impress somebody. What value do you have in trying to impress somebody? How long have you owned the white fur you wear now? So I actually have had this for, I would say a year. I would say a year. It was last year, February, I believe. It was around Valentine's Day. And I actually received it from one of my viewers on Instagram. It was my very, very early days. I think I had like 10,000 subscribers. Like it was my early, early days, subscribers, followers. We wish. On Instagram, and somebody was like, "Hey, can I send you a fur to your house? Can I gift you a fur?" And in those days, I was like, "You know what? Sure." Like Really? Okay. And he actually sent me this, and it's one of my favorite pieces. But since then, I have not accepted any gift because, like, I have trust issues now. So, anyways, we have been here for 40 minutes now. This was like a little chit chat with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat, and I'll see you guys very soon in my videos. So, yeah. Last question. Where can I send you a picture of me and my closest to talk about? Send it to me on Instagram, please. And when you start with your message, tell me like I came from your Instagram live so I can see it in the first line. When I see it in the first line, because I get a lot of messages, like if you just say Instagram live and then I'll see it and I'm like, yeah, that's the one. It's an honor to communicate with a 24-year-old hand model. Really? Is this giving like hand model? I feel like I have really long, I have big hands. They're like, my fingers are long. I really enjoyed speaking to all of you. Oh, I subscribed and liked your channel. Looking forward to seeing your content. God bless you. Now back to the game. Colombia and Switzerland. Oh my gosh, they're playing right now? I should go turn on the TV and watch it. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao.